Hello students, today we are going to start from question number 5. Already we have finished from the exercise 12.1. We have finished the question number 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So now we are starting with the question number 5. So let us see in the question number 5 what we have given to us. Sides of triangle are in the ratio 12, ratio 17, ratio 25 and its perimeter is 540 centimeter. So we have to find out its area. You know that with the help of Heron's formula we can find out the area of any triangle if we know the value of all the three sides of the triangle. So here we have not given to us the value of all the three sides of triangle, but we have given that the ratio of the sides of the triangle. So what is the meaning of the ratio, that we shall understand, and how we can convert into the values, that we shall see first. First of all, suppose if I say I have two numbers. One number is 20, okay, and second number is 25. These two numbers are given to me. Now suppose if I say find out the ratio between 20 and 25. So what you will do, 20 you will divide by 25. Now see which common number can divide both. If there are multiple common numbers, that is also a different case, but right now here I have taken the example where you will find out only one common number who can divide both of them, that is 5. Okay, so 5 if you take for 20 it will divide 4 times, and for 25 it will divide 5 times. So we can say that the ratio between 20 and 25 is 4:5. Our actual numbers are different over here. The actual numbers are 20 and 25, and we got here the ratio as 4:5. So here whatever the ratio we are obtaining, 4:5, that same thing is given here also, 12:17:25. Okay, so it is given same. Now with the help of ratio, see the ratio is 4:5. If I want to reach to the number 20 and 25, okay, I want to find out the actual number. Similarly in the triangle I want to find out the actual sides. So here you see in the ratio 4:5, I know it, I have divided by 5. So 5 was the common multiple. Okay, so if 5 again I multiply in 4, and in 5 I will get 20 and 25 again. So means in the ratio if you multiply by their common multiple, you will get the actual number or the sides of the triangle in the case of triangles. Okay, so here in the example I know it who is a common multiple, but in the case of the side of the triangle ratio I have given, I don't know who is common multiple. Okay, so what I will do, I will suppose a common multiple here x, and I will multiply all the numbers by x. Okay, so first of all let me multiply it by x, and let us find out the value of the sides of the triangle. Then first we shall calculate the value of x, which is common multiple, and then further we shall find out the area of triangle. So let us see. First we will write down in the solution, let common multiple be x. Okay, so we can say that therefore first side a will be equal to 12x centimeter, comma b equal to 17x centimeter, and c will be equal to 25x centimeter. And what else we have given here? Perimeter. You see in the question perimeter is given here as 540 centimeter, right? So now first of all we shall apply here the formula of perimeter of triangle. So we know that perimeter of triangle is equal to sum of all sides, sum of all sides of triangle, that we knows. Okay, so here perimeter of triangle we can denote by symbol P, and sum of all sides of triangle we can denote by a plus b plus c. Okay, because the sides are a, b and c, so we are denoting by a plus b plus c. Now put up the value of perimeter. Perimeter is here 540 is equal to 12x plus 17x plus 25x. Okay, now let us solve it further. So 54x will be as it is, sorry 540 as it is, 12 plus 17, that is 29, and 29 plus 25, so I think this will come as 54x. Okay, and 54, if we cancel 540, remaining is 10. So see, we got here our common multiple, that is now here 10. So now this value I will put up in a, b and c to get the exact value of the sides. So a will be equal to, that was 12x, it will become 12 into 10 is equal to 120 centimeter, comma b will be equal to 17x, so 17 into 10 will be equal to 170 centimeter, and c will be equal to 25 into 10, so it would be 250 centimeter. Now the second phase of this question is to find out the area of triangle. Okay, so first before we apply the Heron's formula, we required semi-perimeter. So we shall find out first the semi-perimeter. S will be equal to a plus b plus c upon 2. Put up the value of a, b and c, that is 120 plus 170 plus 250. Okay, and whole divided by, this will be 2. Now when I will add all of the three, I will get here 540 upon 2. So this will be equal to 270, and again you see this 270 is more than the value of all the three sides. It is more than 120, 170 and as well as 250. Now at last we shall find out the area of triangle. So here we shall write down at last, therefore area of triangle is equal to under root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. Okay, let us start further. Now put up the value of s, a, b and c. So s is 540, then 270, s is 270, then 270 minus 120, then 270 minus 170, okay, and again 270 minus 250. In this way we can make it. Okay, now further see, let us write down the subtraction remain over here. So this will be 270 will be as it is, 270 minus 120 will be equal to 150, 270 minus 170 that will be 100, and 270 minus 250 that will be 20. Okay, now see, each and every term is a multiple of 10. So what I can write down here, I will separate the 10 from each and every term, means I will write down like this, 27 into 15 into 10 into 2, means each and every term that 0 I have separated, and that I am writing inside 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. So 4 times I am writing here. Okay, each and every term 1 1 10 I am taking out. So what is the use of this? Observe, the two pair of 10 are ready, that will go outside directly. So that 2 tens we can take outside. This will remain 10 into 10. Now what is remaining inside? See, 27 we can write down, 3 into 3 into 3. Similarly 15 I can write down, 3 into 5. Okay, 3 into 5 is 15, and 10 I am writing as 5 into 2, and 1 2 is remaining along with us already. So now see, here one pair of 3 is complete, second pair of 3 is complete, one pair of 5 and one pair of 2 complete. So every pair is complete, none of the number remaining who is unpaired. So let us take that number outside. Here it is remaining now 100 into 3, again into 3, into 5, and then into 2. 5 into 2 10, and 10 will multiply into 100, that will become 1000, and 3 into 3 9. Means total, if I multiply, I can say that area of triangle will be equal to 9000 centimeter square. Please do not forget to write down the unit in the answer at the last. Okay, that is compulsorily required, because no answer will look nice, or we can say that proper, until and unless you mention the unit. So unit compulsorily need to be mentioned. And remember, whenever you are finding the area of any figure, the unit will come in the form of square units. That square units means it can be a square centimeter or it can be a square meter. Okay, but any unit whichever is given in the question, write down as a centimeter square, meter square, or whatever the unit is given to you. Now let us see the sorry, last question, question number 6. Then we shall go back to question number 1. Question number 1 we have left. Okay, I told you this is a lengthy question, so we will do at last. Let us see the question number 6 now. In this question we have given that an isosceles triangle has perimeter 30 centimeter. So let me write down first. Given here we have given that perimeter is equal to 30 centimeter, and each of the equal side is 12 centimeter. See, you know that in an isosceles triangle how many equal sides are there? There are 2 equal sides. If all the 3 sides are equal, it will become equilateral. So they are saying whichever the 2 sides are equal, that both are 12 centimeter. So in notation, I suppose A and B are equal side. So A will be equal to 12 centimeter, comma B will be equal to also 12 centimeter. And the third side, whichever is unequal to these two, that is unknown. C we don't know. We need to find out here area of isosceles triangle, that is required here. Okay, so let us see how we can find out. We can find out with the help of Heron's formula this area. First of all, you see, we will write down the formula. One formula we know, that perimeter of triangle. Perimeter of triangle is always equal to sum of its all sides. Okay, when you will add all the side of the triangle, it will become the perimeter. Perimeter we denote by the symbol P, and sum of all side we can denote by the symbol A plus B plus C. Okay, now let us put up the value here. Some values we know. P is equal to, given as 30, A will be equal to 12, B will be equal to 12. Here we are supposing A and B are equal sides. Okay, so their value is given 12, and the third side C, that is unknown. So now we can say that therefore C will be equal to 30 minus 24, the 12 and 12 addition, I send onto the left hand side. So we got the value of C as 6 centimeter. Okay, let us find out now semi perimeter, because we got the value of all the three sides of triangle. So here we can write down, therefore S will be equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. So it will be 12 plus again 12 plus 6 divided by 2. So we can say that it will be equal to 30 upon 2, or you can say 15 centimeter. Okay, let us find out now area. So we can say that therefore area of triangle is equal to, let us write down the formula first. So it will be easier for us to put up the value. So formula is S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Okay, now put up the value in the formula. Value of S, that is 15, bracket 15 minus 12, again it will come 15 minus 12 and then 15 minus, value of C will be here 6. Okay, let us solve it further. Fifteen will be as it is, 15 minus 12, 3, again 15 minus 12 is 3, and 15 minus 6 will be equal to 9. Here pair of 3 is complete, so this pair first of all I will send outside. Okay, now 15 is equal to 5 into 3, that we can write down, or 3 into 5, and 9 I can write down as 3 into 3. So this one pair of 3 is again complete. So that also I will take it outside, but I find here 5 and 3 are remaining unpaired, that we can't do anything. So here that will be under root of 15 as it is. So we can say that therefore area of triangle is equal to 9 under root of 15 centimeter square. If you can find out the value of under root of 15 up till one place of decimal, then you find out and multiply by 9 to get the area in the decimal. In the examination you need to do such things. Okay, under root of 15 will be I think 3.8 or 3.9 approximately, because you see under root of 16 is equal to 4, so it is very close to that number. So definitely it will be around 3.9. So that way approximate value also you can put in the examination. You are not required to calculate the actual one. In decimal, some decimals can be here or there, it can be adjusted. Okay, now let us see the question number 1. First question. In the first question, see what we have given to us. We have given that a traffic signal board indicating school ahead is an equilateral triangle with side E. Okay, means we have, there is a one signboard is there which is in the form of equilateral triangle, and the message written over there is school ahead. They are saying find the area of the signal board using Heron's formula. If its perimeter is 180 centimeter, what will be the area of the signal board? See, second part we shall discuss later. First of all, we shall focus on to the first part. So see what we have given to us, that I will show you with the help of one figure. Suppose that if I say this is a signboard given to us, and this signboard is in the shape of equilateral triangle. So this is my equilateral triangle. I say the name of this triangle is A, B and C, and all the side of the triangle is given same, and they are saying that all the sides are equal to A centimeter. So all sides I can suppose to a centimeter, a centimeter and a centimeter. Okay, that we have given to us. Now I need to find out the area of this triangle by using the Heron's formula. Now see students, here only you can attempt the mistake. You are knowing it, the area of equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 upon 4 into a square. Okay, that you know, but don't apply the formula directly because it is clearly mentioned that we need to calculate the area of this triangle with the help of Heron's formula. So you can't use any direct formula. Okay, then further the perimeter they are giving and they are asking the area of the signal board. There definitely you can use the direct formula, whichever you know it or whichever we shall obtain in the first part. Okay, but in the first part, to get the area of equilateral triangle, don't use the formula directly. You have to calculate this area with the help of Heron's formula only. Okay, so let us calculate here first. First I will suppose the three sides of the triangle as A, B and C. So we can say that we have, now see, we have given that all the three sides are equal. So A will be equal to B, will be equal to C, and all the three sides I am supposing equal to a centimeter. Okay, because all three are equal, so one common value we can take, that is a. Now first we shall find out the value of semi perimeter. So formula of semi perimeter is a plus b plus c upon 2, that will be a plus upon 2. All the three sides value is a. Okay, so this will become a plus a, that will be 3a upon 2. Now see, we required some values. You know that the area of triangle by Heron's formula is under root of s into s minus a, s minus b and s minus c. Okay, so that value, some values whichever we are putting in the formula directly, we shall calculate it first. So it will be easier for us when we shall put them. Okay, so first value we shall calculate here, that is s minus a. S already we have, so I am calculating here s minus a, that is 3a upon 2 minus a, that will be equal to 3a upon 2 minus a upon 1. In the upon of a I can suppose 1. So here I will take the LCM as 2. Cross multiplication, this will be 3a minus 2a, means what value I am getting here, a upon 2. Now see, this whole calculation, it would be difficult for us in the square root symbol. So now only we are calculating. Similarly, let us see s minus b. S minus b will be equal to 3a upon 2, and the value of b is again a only. So it is becoming same of the previous value. This will be also equal to a upon 2. And similarly, s minus c will be equal to 3a upon 2, and value of c I can keep it here again a. So again it is same as s minus a, that will be a upon 2. Now let us find out the area. So here I can say that therefore area of equilateral triangle is equal to under root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. Okay, let us put up the values over here. So if we put up the value, first value s, that is 3a upon 2 into s minus a is a upon 2, again s minus b is a upon 2, and s minus c will be again a upon 2. Now see, the situation is simple for us now. Otherwise if we were calculating here, it will be difficult for us. One pair of a upon 2 is complete. You observe, it may be fractional value. If pair is complete, that will go out. So 1 a upon 2 will go out. Okay, now What is remaining here? Inside it is remaining 3a upon 2 and 1a upon 2 will remain. So 3a upon 2 I am writing in this manner, 3 into a by 2, okay, and 1a by 2 is remaining. So here you observe a by 2 and a by 2 again forming one more pair. Here I have written 3a upon 2 is equal to 3 into a by 2. That way I can write down here, okay. Now one more pair of a by 2 is complete, that will also come out. So a by 2 into a by 2, and who will remain inside in the square root, that is under root of 3. Now a by 2 and a by 2 multiply, so we can say that therefore area of equilateral triangle is equal to a square upon 4 under root of 3, or else we can write down root 3 first, root 3 a square whole divided by 4 square units or square centimeter, whatever is applicable. So see, this is the only formula of area of equilateral triangle, we know it, okay, and that you may be applying in the initial part of the question only, okay, that is not required. So first of all you need to prove the formula of area of equilateral triangle with the help of Heron's formula. See, the formula doesn't change, only we have verified the formula with the help of Heron's formula or with the help of Heron's formula of triangle method, okay. So here the first part get over. Now what they are saying in the second part? In the second part they are saying over here that perimeter of the triangle is 180 centimeter. What will be the area of the signal board? Means this signal board, the triangle ABC I have formed. So this is my signal board. Its perimeter is given here as 180 centimeter. We need to find out the area. Now for second part you can use the area of equilateral triangle as the formula we have obtained, or you are knowing it, okay, that can be used. So you don't need to apply the Heron's formula again, okay, only in the first part it is required. So first we shall write down, now we have here, I think we forgot to mention answer first, okay. Now we have perimeter of equilateral triangle is equal to 180 centimeter. Now you should know the perimeter of equilateral triangle. If you don't know, apply the formula sum of all sides. Perimeter means what? Sum of all sides of triangle. And what sides we have given? A plus A plus A, all the three sides are equal, so their addition will be A plus A plus A is equal to 180. So A plus A plus A will be equal to 3A is equal to 180. Now 3 and 180 we can cancel, remaining is here 60. So value of A is coming here 60 centimeter, okay. Now we can find out the area. So we can say that therefore area of equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 upon 4 a square. Now this formula you can utilize because you have proved in the first part. So let us put up the value here. That will be root 3 upon 4 into square of 60. Let us find out further. So it will be root 3 upon 4 multiplied by square of 60 is 3600. 4 ones are 4, 4 nines are 36. This will be 900. So we can say that 900 under root of 3 centimeter square. That is also one of the answer. Now if I required to find out the answer in decimal, I will put up the value of root of 3. So that I will say, wait a minute, yes, that I will say as 900 will be as it is into root of 3, I can put up 1.73. So here I will say root of 3 is equal to 1.73. Okay, now multiply both of them. 1.73, if you remove decimal, then it will cancel the zeros. 9 3s are 27, 7, or you can take 1.732 to create more depth. Okay, so in that case the decimal will be obtained. So 9 2s are 18, 8 carry 1, 9 3 are 27 plus 1 28 carry 2, 9 7s are 63 plus 2 65 carry 6, and 9 1s are 9 plus 6 15. So according to me 1558.8 centimeter square will come in the decimal. Now since it is in decimal, it is approximately found. Okay, so we can say that therefore area of equilateral triangle would be 1558.8 centimeter square. Otherwise this can be also your answer. Okay, or if it is mentioned to find out the answer up till one place or two place of decimal, then this should be also your answer. Okay, so this complete the exercise 12.1. all 6 questions we have completed in 2 sessions. Now next time we shall take the questions of 12.2. in 12.2 we will not cover up the questions of area of quadrilateral, because in the it is mentioned to cover as per the new syllabus only the question of area of triangle based upon Heron's formula. With the help of Heron's formula we can find out the area of some special kind of quadrilateral and a simple quadrilateral also, but that is omitted from the syllabus. So wherever the question comes of area of quadrilateral, that we shall not take. So I will select some question and then 12.2 we will finish. This chapter is small, it will be finished little early as compared to the previous topic. Okay, thank you.